I've been an artist as long as I can remember. I immigrated from South Africa, and in 2004 I was living in Newmarket, Ontario. We bought the Peck House, a historical mansion built in 1847. I painted organic shapes. My work was not realistic, but based on organic information that I saw and collected regularly. I learned from a generation of post-abstract expressionists. A seed such as this one would make a good starting point. If I draw it from different angles, which then overlap randomly, it could become a dramatic painting. There's a lot of information. These logs or a planted wooden edge are really interesting. Sometimes I look at the ground, or in water, or under the snow.
Cracked over here. See how the ice is separating?
And of course all this has to be translated into a language of colors and lines and textures. My family and I immigrated to Toronto in 1991. This is now almost 13 years later. The city had a tremendous impact on us. I was stimulated by public art and stunning contemporary architecture. It was everywhere. Here's an architectural jewel. It's a building on the campus of OCAD. There is an extensive collection of Henry Moore sculptures in the Art Gallery of Ontario. Toronto is a good mix of cultures, and it is quite organic in spite of the wealth. A beautiful place. My friends and family often say that I am unable to pass a cathedral. While my interest in architecture and art history never fails me. Visiting Montreal and Quebec City in winter was quite an experience. I learned a lot. They get a lot more snow than us in Toronto. The Millennium Project was not accepted very well. We made casts of children's faces to use as a background for an open-air auditorium, but it was vandalized soon after. Nevertheless, the project marked the new millennium. These are some of the commissions I have created, sometimes with students. The war tarps were kind of an investigation. This was for an exhibition at the University of Pretoria in 2004. I created a camouflage tarp for every country which was involved in a war at that stage. And on the tarps, I printed financial sequences, indicating there's much profit to be made from wars. Over the years, my career as an artist was always supported by my activities as a broadcaster, educator, writer, and arts consultant. Up to 2004, Deline and I struggled to make an artistic life work. Those were important years in shaping my family's identity. My children went to an art school and later studied arts in one or another form at university level. They are also talented artists in their own right.
I don't know why I'm so intrigued by bridges. I think they probably represent some kind of transition to me.